The day before she was supposed to give birth, her owner kicked her out. She followed him, tail low, begging to stay, but he didn't even look back. He closed the door and left her on the street, confused, hungry, and heavy with puppies. She wandered around the neighborhood, looking for food and a safe place to rest. 2 days later, she found a broken old basement near the same house she once lived in. It wasn't warm or clean, but it was the only place she could find shelter. That's where she gave birth to 8 tiny puppies. She curled around them to keep them warm. Her body was weak, but she tried her best to protect them. She thought maybe now life would get better, but it didn't. The man who owned the basement discovered her and got angry. He wanted her gone. He said, "They have 2 days to leave, or I'll take care of it myself." When the rescuers heard what he said, they felt sick. They knew what take care of it meant. They had to act fast. When they arrived, the mother dog was crouched over her babies, watching every move they made. She growled softly when they got too close. She wasn't mean, she was just scared. She had already been betrayed once, and now strangers were reaching for her babies. For 3 days, rescuers tried to help her. They left food, they spoke softly, but she wouldn't budge. Then one rescuer named Karina came up with a plan. She suggested moving the puppies first, hoping the mother would follow. One by one, they carefully picked up the puppies and placed them inside a cage nearby. The mother panicked at first, running in circles, whining, unsure what was happening. But when she saw all her puppies together, something changed. She slowly walked toward the cage, looked inside, and then climbed in herself. Finally, she was safe. At the vet, the rescuers learned she was malnourished, but strong. The puppies were small, but healthy. The team named her Matilda. She was quiet, tired, and her eyes showed years of sadness. But when her puppies nursed beside her, her face softened. For the first time, she could rest without fear. The rescuers gave her warm food, clean water, and a soft blanket. She stayed close to her puppies, watching over them like a guardian. Everyone who met her could see how protective and gentle she was. The next morning, something amazing happened. One of the rescuers got a call from a family member. "I want to adopt the mother dog and 2 of the puppies," she said. No one could believe it. After all she had been through, Matilda and 2 of her babies were finally going to have a home. The rescuers packed food, toys, and blankets for their trip. Matilda sat quietly in the car, her 2 puppies cuddled beside her. When they arrived, she walked into her new home calmly, sniffing around the yard before lying down with a sigh. She looked peaceful, like she finally knew she was safe. In her new home, Matilda quickly adjusted. She slept on a soft bed, ate good food, and followed her new family everywhere. She no longer looked back or searched the streets for her old owner. She had moved on. Back at the rescue, the 6 remaining puppies grew fast. They were playful, healthy, and full of energy. Each had its own little personality. One was curious, one was shy, one loved to steal everyone's toys. The rescuers made sure they were vaccinated, fed, and safe. Every day, they watched them grow stronger. Their bellies got rounder, their fur softer, and their tails wagged nonstop. They learned to play in the grass, to chase each other, and to nap in the sun. The basement where they were born was long forgotten, replaced by laughter and warmth. Soon, families started reaching out to adopt the puppies. The rescuers were careful. They didn't want these dogs ending up in the wrong hands again. They visited each home, talked to every adopter, and made sure they were ready to love and care for a puppy for life. One by one, the puppies left for their new homes. Some went to families with kids, others to quiet couples. Every goodbye was hard, but seeing each puppy loved and cared for made it worth it. Matilda's story touched everyone who heard it. She had been abandoned when she needed love the most, but she didn't give up. She protected her babies. She survived, and in the end, she found love again. Her puppies grew up healthy and happy, each with a family of their own. And somewhere in her new home, Matilda lies in the sun with her 2 puppies beside her. Her belly full, her eyes calm, her tail gently wagging. She doesn't have to worry anymore. The pain of her past is gone. All that's left is peace. Motilda's story is a reminder that kindness can change everything. A dog once thrown away now knows what love feels like because someone cared enough to help. If this story touched your heart, please like and share it. Every small act of kindness can save a life. Somewhere out there, another mother like Motilda is waiting for someone to give her a second chance.